Katie's in from the OD. Good morning. I'm sure you don't want to add anything to politics here, but
no, I'm good.
Listen, the roads are rough.
They are.
They are rough. There's no doubt about it. So I have to tell you what.
I know. Before we get into it,
Okay.
we have the 30-year record beat for a street unpaved.
Okay.
Woman just called up. She's lived on Arnold Ave for 41 years. Now, they did pave above Sunset, but from Sunset down on Arnold Ave for 41 years. She was all excited 15 years ago when they did the upper half. Oh, maybe they'll come back tomorrow, do my part. 41 years. So if you've been more than 41 years without your road paved, call us up.
How do we verify this? We're just taking
She lived there.
All right.
She's lived there for 41 years, and her street's never been paved.
I mean, I would
do you
argue
think you would know if your
Bacon
street was paved?
in East Utica hasn't been plowed in 19 years. I think I could tell you that, but that's just my word, and nobody would believe it.
What? It's unlike newspaper. The stinking OD's got to have two sources for everything. we just run with a phone call. It's like, all right, that sounds good. It's been 41 years. There you go.
Yeah, Betty on Arnold Ave said it. What's her last name? I don't know. I had to take another call.
She wanted to remain anonymous.
Unfortunately, she had a blocked line. We could not get her phone number. So there you have it. Yeah, I mean, it's somebody's calling in, and we have no reason to not believe her.
Right.
And based on what Samantha, her reaction to 30 years was like 30 years is nothing. So it kind of makes sense. Maybe there's somebody out there that's gone longer. But that is not on this mayor. That's on years of administrations that just didn't. Everything's going to be just fine. Do these guys, do they not realize we live in the Northeast where it's cold and then it's warm and then it's cold again and there's heaving and
it's
and you wonder why we have an infrastructure problem, because in the last 50 years, no one's done anything to improve the infrastructure, which is 150 years old. It's crazy. So, Katie, good morning. And once again, I'll say you don't want to get in on this, I'm sure.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm. So, Ron Mosier had us going. He said, just think greatest athlete of all time. And we went running.
The wrong way.
The wrong way. And isn't it interesting how we kind of went down the road of a male athlete never considering a female?
I know. That was one of the things that we talked about after last year's with Jim Abbott. I had been pushing for a female since the beginning.
Yeah.
But they wanted to get a little bit, people getting used to it in the market. So finally, after Jim Abbott came through, I'm like, we need to get this person. I've been trying forever. She was available, and it just all worked out. But you never once thought female. Never once thought female. So,
but the minute I got your release, I'm like, it makes sense. So so give us a little background for those that don't. Track and field, right?
Yeah. So she's Joyner Kersey, and she was in track and field, and she still holds the world record for its heptathlon, which is like a 7-event track and field in 1988.
Part of the event is you have to pronounce the event.
I could never pronounce it correctly.
So 84 in L.A., she won the silver medal in the heptathlon. 4 years later, in the 88 games in Seoul, Korea, she struck gold in both of her signature events, the heptathlon and the long jump. In her final Olympic appearance in 1996, she won the bronze medal in the long jump. In addition, she won a total of 4 gold medals in the heptathlon and 2 in the long jump at 3 different world championships.
Yes.
And she has been called by Sports Illustrated one of the greatest athletes of all time.
So, you totally went the wrong way.
Thought
male. But I'm excited because I think we forget we have over 27 sports that we cover, male and female. And this year alone, some of the female athletes that Ron Mosier has seen come through are just phenomenal. So it was perfect timing to be the first female at our events.
There's a basketball player. She might be from, I don't know, Sequoia, maybe? Female. Andrew. They're comparing her to the. Actually, her scoring record is actually better than.
You're thinking of Bree Stewart there from.
Brianna Stewart, better than her.
Yes, yeah.
And by the way,
I'm drawing a blank on the name.
And I don't think she's gonna. I saw her on TV. I don't think she's gonna end up playing basketball. I think she's going to play golf or something like that. She's
wow. I wish she might, because Mosier would know.
Oh, he would, and she'll be it. She'll definitely be at this.
Is it New Hartford?
Yeah, it's a New Hartford girl. I just can't think of her name.
She's from New Hartford.
Yeah.
Hold on. Here comes Jim Rondinelli. You got us going now, Katie.
Yeah, she's from New Hartford, Kia Henderson.
Oh, yes, Kia Henderson.
Yep. Her dad was actually a great athlete. When I was calling Hamilton College football in the early 90s, her dad, Aurelius Henderson, was a great cornerback safety for the Hamilton team. So runs in the family, I guess.
Pretty cool. Thank you, Jim, for always having the encyclopedia right at in your brain.
Your skull.
But amazing, though, that she's not going to play basketball. And she's phenomenal. But she's an all-around. However, she's not ruled out that she might play two sports. One of them also including basketball.
Well, that's one of the cool things, too. Yeah. You'll see a lot of our athletes play multiple sports.
Yeah.
And I think that's why this event is so great, because we really are honoring all of the things that they do with playing multiple sports, going to the practices, going to the meets, traveling, doing their education, and making sure that their grades are up there. So it's really important to say.
What is your market area?
So we cover over 350 kids that we nominate and select as All-Stars across 4 counties. So it's Oneida, Herkimer, Madison, and Otsego.
So it includes Cooperstown.
Yes, it includes Cooperstown. So we did we had our fall
that Lambert
athletes.
kid certainly going to be wow.
So
53 points over the weekend.
It's Mosier loves doing that, where he selects all the athletes, and I kind of try to figure out who he's going to pick. But we did our fall athletes, which is about 150 of them. And keep in mind, they all get invited to attend this event for free. So they get a special code when they come in to get their headshots. They go online, purchase tickets, and put the code in, and they're free of charge to attend.
Nice.
So the thing that's great is we have 350 athletes. The thing that's a little bit hard is we can only get 1,200 people in the Jorgensen Center and NBCC. Yeah. So it will sell out like it has in the last 2 years.
So, family.
We used
to average. It's
tough
even with grandparents. It's tough to get grandparents in.
That's the thing. We used to average probably like 2 or 3 family members attached with an athlete. Now we're up anywhere from 5 to 8 because people know the event. They want to see the speaker. We have the big jumbotrons, projecting all of the speakers, presentation, and the kids going up on stage for their plaques.
Just a massive event to pull off.
It is. It's a huge. Think of ESPY Awards. That's what it is for these athletes.
Yeah.
And we're so fortunate to bring this here to the Mohawk Valley, and it's going to be great. And it's June 18th, 6 to 9. If you haven't purchased your tickets yet, you can go on utica.youtube.com/MVAllstars. But I'm telling you, they will sell out, and we should be picking our next round of athletes for winter at the end of this month.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
So exciting how huge this event is. And was it the first year you're like, oh my God, this is what we're doing. We're going to do this every year.
Well, I came from a background of events, but when they told me, I'm like, we're going to do what? Where? With how many people? But it's been really great. And with the support of the community and having Ron Mosier and his team helps tremendously because, they're organizing all of the athletes. They're talking with the ADs and the coaches. And I just kind of bring the party. So,
right. Well, it's a great job. So congratulations. Again, to get tickets, they go to the website.
Yep. utica.com/MVAllstars.
Tickets are going to be going very, very quickly, so you should not wait.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Thank you,
Katie. So much.
Great event. Nice job. And a great grab here. And it is so typical that here we are, guys, sitting in here. We're thinking, for God's sakes, we went back to Jim Thorpe, okay?
Well, you did say Caitlyn Jenner, though. Again, you did say Caitlyn Jenner.
I did. Considered one of the greatest athletes of all time back in the when he was running the Olympics. Very similar. But now, one of the greatest reality stars of all time. Like it or not.